Some latest news coming in. The Prime Minister has reviewed the security situation in Sudan. During the meeting, Prime Minister Modi assessed the most recent developments in the country and received a first-hand report of the conditions on the ground with specific focus on the safety of over 3,000 Indian citizens presently located throughout the country of Sudan. These are Indians whose presence and security is something that the government has been concerned about. There are some opposition leaders from the Congress party who have also raised this issue, and this issue has also become important in the poll-bound state of Karnataka. We have also had Dr. Shankar meeting the top, officers at the United Nations, the Secretary General himself. Maria Shakila, political editor, with us on the broadcast. Maria, Prime Minister reviewing the security situation.
Yes, and in this meeting that was chaired by the Prime Minister, External Affairs Minister, National Security Advisor, Ambassador of India to Sudan, and other senior officials were present. The Prime Minister, of course, received details about first-hand condition and what can be done, and what is the focus essentially right now is, Anusha, safety of over 3,000 Indians who are presently located throughout Sudan.
Yeah.
And the Prime Minister, in fact, expressed his condolences on the passing away of an Indian national who had tragically fell victim to a stray bullet last week, if you remember. The idea is for evacuation. The Prime Minister has directed the preparations of contingency evacuation plans as well, and how these 3,000 Indians who are presently stuck in violent-prone Sudan to be shifted to security landscape and thereafter being brought to India. So I think the point here is similar to what happened in Ukraine, where India is looking at establishing communication with the neighboring countries in the region so that they can bring back their, India can bring back its citizens.
India can bring back its citizens. The Foreign Affairs Minister, Maria, at the topmost level has taken up this issue. Could you enumerate for our viewers what are the essential steps that the government is taking?
Yes, so as far as going ahead or going forward is concerned, Anusha, of course there are concerns regarding what the government is doing, and of course it has become a political issue. But besides the Kannadigas, there are also, several people from Kerala who are stuck there. Now the government has the assessment in terms of the numbers.
Yeah.
In terms of the exact number of 3,000 Indians who are stuck presently there. The Prime Minister has instructed officials to ensure that they are the Indians are monitored continuously, and the efforts are being made to evacuate them and move into places which are neighboring countries in the region, so that they can be evacuated. Because the challenges are similar to what we saw in the Ukraine-Russia war. India had sent its ministers. Top ministers had traveled to Romania, to Poland, other countries to ensure that the Indian students are brought back. Right now, similar concerns are there in this high-level meeting which was chaired by the Prime Minister.
Maria Shakila, political editor, getting us all the details on that very important story. So the top power corridors are taking care of the situation. More importantly, the Prime Minister has been apprised of the situation. The Foreign Affairs Minister has also taken all the adequate steps. They're closely monitoring the situation in the war-torn nation.